What's going on, guys? My name is Brad Salyer. I will be one of your head judges for the 2024 Never Forgotten Games. And I am just reaching out to you guys, giving you a little more information about each of the workouts. So for this first workout, this is workout number 1. It is in honor of Sergeant Damon Gutzwiller. Just as we go through these movements, the men will be in blue, the women will be in red, and then the scaled options will be in green because there's always going to be scaled options for you. For this workout, you're going to have one partner working at a time, meaning that one partner is going to have to complete all of the movements given to them before the next partner can start. Then that partner goes. So partner 1 goes, partner 2 goes, 3, and then 4. You're going to have 30 alternating dumbbell snatch. The RX weights are 50 and 35 with the scaled options of 35 and 20 pounds. 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs. Everyone will be using a 20-inch box. If you do need to scale that, we can scale that to burpee box step over, so you won't be jumping, you will just be stepping up and over the box. And then finally, you have 30 wall ball shots, 20 pounds for the guys, 14 pounds for the women, to a 10-foot and a 9-foot target. And if you've seen this rig before, it is in actually the middle between 2 pull-up bars in one lane. There's going to be circular targets that are going to be up there. The lower one is going to be for the women, and the higher one is going to be for the men for their target. For the scaled options, 14 pounds and 10-pound wall balls will be available for you, and we will also be able to make an 8-foot target for you if you need that accommodation. So just to go over some of the movement standards that we need to kind of make sure we have in mind while we're going through these workouts that the judges will be looking at, and I promise you I will make sure that they are looking for those things to make sure that everything is fair and equal. We'll start here with the dumbbell snatch, and we'll come back to the board after. First one, for the dumbbell snatch, we're going to make sure that we lock out overhead with the arm in line with the ear. The second standard is both heads of the dumbbell must contact the ground in between each rep. And then finally, your non-working hand must be off and outside of your leg during each rep. So I'll go through one of the standards for each repetition. So the first one, locking out overhead, just making sure when you do your snatch, your elbows are fully locked out and your bicep is in line with your ear, or at least you're doing the best you can. For the second standard, every time you lower back down, we're going to make sure that you don't switch hands overhead. So meaning that as you drop it, you're going to make sure that you drop it in front of your face or lower. But second standard, both heads of the dumbbell must touch the ground, meaning as I come down, I cannot do this. I must do this each time. I do not have to let go. I don't have to stand back up. Just making sure that it gives it a quick tap before I come back for the other one. Last standard being non-working hand must be off the legs. Some people, when they get tired, do like to go like this as they lower back down to help propel themselves back up. For us, we are going to make sure that we clear our hand each rep. So as we lower down, our hand will be out of the way. It cannot be inside of our hip. It cannot be on our leg. It will be outside, visually clear. And if not, the judge has the right to tell you that that was not a rep. For the box-facing burpee box jump overs, your chest and thighs must touch the ground on each burpee. Both feet must contact the top of the box before lowering down off the other side of the box. And then your body must be perpendicular to the box when you are starting your burpee. First standard, chest and thighs must touch the ground, meaning as I lower down my burpee, you can step down, you can jump down, you can do the worm, whatever it is, making sure that your chest and your thighs are on the ground at the same time before you step up or you jump up for your burpee or for the box jump itself. Second standard, both feet must contact the top of the box. Just so we're clear, the boxes will be long ways. Everyone's using 20 inches, but they will be long ways in the lanes. Both feet contact the box, meaning if I were to jump, both feet have to touch the top of the box before I can do whatever lowering down that I would like to do. I do not want to see you go here. That doesn't count. You have to have both feet on top of the box. Your judge has to see it. Finally, your body must be perpendicular to the box when you start a burpee. So these are not lateral. These are not anything other than perpendicular. Box facing means when I lower down, I must be perpendicular or attempting to be. If I'm a little crooked, okay, so be it. But I cannot be sideways, plus you won't fit in the lanes. But as you come up, if you want to swing or you want to turn or whatever it is, that's fine, but your burpee must be completed perpendicular. Last thing, wall balls. Your squat must be below parallel, meaning that your hip crease is going to descend below the top of your knee. So as I squat down, whatever I got to do is squat all the way down. I don't stop here. I don't stop here. I get my hip crease below the top of my knee. That is below parallel, and that's what our judges are looking for. If you disagree, that's what our judges are looking for. Middle of the wall ball must touch the target, meaning that the middle of our wall balls, whatever it is, it's going to twist and it's going to turn, but the middle of it, the pokiest part each time, must touch the target. So for us, we don't have the circular targets here, but if we look at it, the 9-foot target is when the blue becomes orange, and the 10-foot is when the orange becomes yellow. So the middle of this ball must touch that point. So if the middle of this ball touches that target, then at that point, that is a full repetition. If it falls short, that is a no rep, and you will not get credit for that. So what I'm looking for, you approach the ball, you can do a little twist and pick up right here. You don't have to fully stand up. But from here, I'm in the bottom of my squat. And as I come up, I'm looking to get the middle of this ball at or above that target. If you guys have any other questions on this workout, please reach out to the Never Forgotten Games team on their page or leave a comment.